Echoes of time, the haunting of the antique clock. When I moved into my new apartment, the first thing that caught my eye was the large antique clock on the wall. It was a beautiful piece, with intricately carved wooden details and ornate golden hands. I was immediately drawn to it, and it quickly became the centerpiece of my living room. But as the days went on, I began to notice something strange about the clock. It never seemed to keep accurate time. Sometimes it would be slow, other times it would be fast, and occasionally it would even stop ticking altogether. I tried adjusting it, but nothing seemed to work. As time went on, the clock began to take on a more ominous presence in my apartment. Its constant ticking became a reminder of the passing minutes and hours, and the sound seemed to echo through the halls even when it was silent. One night, I woke up to the sound of the clock chiming midnight. But as I lay in bed, I realized that the chimes were not the usual melodic sound that I had grown accustomed to. They were slow and mournful, and seemed to be echoing from deep within the clock's wooden frame. I sat up in bed, my heart racing. Something about the clock's chimes felt wrong, like they were signaling something ominous. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself it was just my imagination. But the next day, things took a turn for the worse. I woke up to find that the clock had stopped ticking altogether, its hands frozen in place. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to start again. As I sat staring at the motionless clock, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. And then, without warning, the clock suddenly sprang to life. Its hands started moving backwards, as if rewinding time, and the sound of its ticking grew louder and more frantic. I tried to run out of the apartment, but the clock seemed to be following me. Its ticking grew louder and faster, until it was like the sound of 1,000 thundering hooves. I stumbled down the stairs, but the clock's relentless ticking seemed to be getting closer and closer. Finally, I burst out of the apartment building and collapsed onto the street. The clock's ticking slowly faded away, until it was just a distant echo in my mind. I never went back to my apartment after that night. But even now, I can't shake the feeling that the clock is still ticking somewhere, its ominous presence following me wherever I go. Have you experienced something like this? Comment below.